What's up, guys? Hope you had a good day. I know recently we've been doing the projected deaths for the 60 days. We were working with 100,000, and we all know that's no good anymore. They brought it down to 60,000, so there's no point in doing those numbers anymore. And most of us who were paying attention kind of knew that was going to be garbage anyway. We stand at 16,548 now. I'm about an hour earlier because I wanted to get this video out. I have more to talk about tonight than just the numbers. So right now we are at 16,548 deaths total. About the same amount of deaths as yesterday, countrywide. And with that, a lot of states are peaking now. And New York is not getting higher. New York is peaking for the last 3 days. It's had about the same, or 4 days, the same amount. So New York is peaking. New Jersey is going to peak, and a lot of other states are getting more and more numbers now, and that's what we're seeing. And we should have a pretty rapid drop off for New York soon, and that will be made up by the other states rising, and then New Jersey will hit its peak and come down, and then we should see a dramatic decrease. We had 1,700 deaths today. Yesterday it was 1,757 so far. Yesterday we had 1,900. So I believe we did not have a 2,000 death day in this whole thing, and I wouldn't expect to. Then that's all depending on the other states, but that won't be sustained. So we knew the 100,000 was not going to be a real number. They've been downgrading down to 60,000. And I would still be surprised to see those numbers based on what we've seen in every other country, based on the fact now that half the cases will be gone once New York and New Jersey are done. We'll be able to send resources, and we kind of got a understanding what's going on all in all. So what I want to do is talk briefly about the thing that Murphy's doing. It's driving me crazy because it's the new buzz, kind of hyper local to New Jersey. But I'm in the construction business, and the new thing is that they're closing down construction sites, non-essential construction sites, which could affect me specifically. But what's funny about this is, he comes on the news, he says, this is the new big change. This is the virus is serious enough that we have to make these changes, right? And then if you read, though, if you actually look into what he writes and what the wording of the bill is and all that jazz, he puts in exceptions. And so I'm going to read some exceptions for you. These are the essential construction projects necessary for delivery of healthcare services, hospitals, healthcare facilities, right? Obviously, transportation projects, including roads, bridges, mass transit, utility projects, for energy and electricity production, residential projects for affordable housing, projects involving schools, projects, anything that's already underway in like a single family house or an individual apartment with a crew of less than 5 people. Residential units for tenants or buyers already entered into a legally binding agreement to occupy the unit by a certain date. Projects involving facilities at which one or more of the following takes place, right? Manufacture, distribution, storage of servicing goods or products that are sold by online retail businesses or essential retail businesses, and then more. But so what else is there to build, right? What restrictions, and I'm not talking about the outlier. I'm sure some jobs are going to get shut down, but I just described everything that we build, right? Hospitals, schools, bridges, warehouses for production making. So what is specifically, it seems, just based on what he defines as essential, it seems that there shouldn't be that big of a change. I'm not saying some people won't lose it, but it's not an overwhelming me in my eyes, right? Just reading it seems, I'm in the construction business, it seems like that's where we would be building, right? So maybe I still have like dock builders. I got a buddy Dino, maybe he can shed some light on this, but I don't, it's it seems like there's still going to be a lot of jobs for the construction thing. And it feels like, when they're implementing these changes and these restrictions, it makes it feel a little bit more real. It puts a bigger crunch on you to go, oh, now they're shutting down construction too. They're shutting down other essential things. When in reality, it seems through the wording, that no, probably most projects are going to continue. Maybe new projects won't start. And I'll have to talk to my, I'm going to talk to Dino about that. Like, are you getting shut down? He does dock building. I don't know if, how far this goes, because I know that's not protected. But if, I don't know. But like I said, schools, highways and bridges, hospitals, and warehouses are all going to be built. That's kind of like, that's where we build. That's where our work is. So I am curious to know how many people are actually going to be told to stay home. And again, not saying that nobody's going to be staying home, but the wording doesn't imply that everything's getting shut down and everyone's going to get, laid off and be on unemployment. But we'll see. Another thing I did today was I just by accident, I went out to Target and I got the drive up. I think they should keep the drive up. I think after this is over, we should definitely keep with the call ahead and somebody runs it out to your car. I hate going into stores. It really cuts down on the impulse buying, and it's in and out. Like, you either got it, you don't. I'm not going to be searching around. I'm going to be going, from the clothes section to the grocery and back and forth. So I'm excited. This is one positive change that I hope stays with us after the whole Rona issue. So I went to the Target, and then just on accident, I swung by the Big Lots, and they had some toilet paper, and I don't have a mask because I'm not medical and I'm not wearing a mask. So I was in like flip flops and shorts and whatever, my hat, and I just walked in, and it looked like the Wild Wild West in there. Everyone had bandanas on. They had like kids in there. Everyone's all looking at me like, "Whoa, where's your man?" I was like, "Come on," It's goofy to see. Everyone's just walking around with this. Oh man, we gotta wear these bandanas, even though 4 weeks ago they said, yeah, they don't provide any protection at all. So I just wanted to share with that. I ended up getting some toilet paper. I don't know what happened with this toilet paper thing. Before this pandemic we went shopping a couple days beforehand, just regular, and we still haven't gone through our toilet paper. We did run low on paper towels because we went shopping a month ago, but is it like, I'm living proof there was no need to stock up because we didn't need it, and we always buy enough for about a month anyway, and it worked out for us. So kudos to you if you got a fort you can build with toilet paper packages. Good for you. Maybe when this is over, you can consider donating it to like homeless people or people who have to shit in outhouses every day. And to touch on that, it's, with the mask thing, oh man, it's crazy. I was thinking about buying like a sheep mask, going online, buying like a full face sheep kind of thing, just to piss people off. Because why are you wearing a mask? I don't, like, again, it comes down to what changed that now these masks that offer no protection a couple of weeks ago, now you have to wear. That's goofy thinking to me, and it's all fear driven, and whoever's wearing it, you're just listening to somebody who a couple months ago or a couple weeks ago said, "Don't wear it, it's not worth it," and now it's you have to wear it, it's mandatory, and that's just crazy thinking to me, because again, nothing changed with this sickness. So the last point I want to talk about, maybe two if I get to it, but is them shutting down the parks and all that jazz. And it's goofy. I mean, I know a lot of you feel the same way. But they got, 100 people standing in line at the shopping center. They got, inside in closed quarters. They got no problem with you going in there because they're getting your money. I'm going to keep hitting on this. The best way to stay healthy is to stay outside, stay active, have a purpose, eat healthy. We went out to the we went out to Wendy's. Today we got ice cream and Wendy's, you know. And just through the last month, we've just had less and less good things. You know, we have pizza and a couple times, but we've not hit up the Wendy's. We've not, specifically not had well, we had those cupcakes, but we did like junk food today, and you know, not even trying. We've been doing like a cleanse, right? Because you just can't run out and get a snack. You can't run out and do this or that. But man, we just ate that food, and like immediately I was like, oh God, I got COVID-19. You know, like as soon as it hit my lips, just absolute garbage. So, you know, hopefully you've taken advantage of this. I've been drinking tea nonstop, the green tea, and using my essential oils, because you know, you can't get out. You can't get out to eat those junk foods. So Chelsea said she was at the ShopRite. You know, it's packed. This was 2 weeks ago. You know, packed, and everybody's worried about getting sick. But you know, all the carts are full with Doritos and Hostess and big bottles of soda, and you know, all this stuff that's gonna make you sick anyway, if not just by the long run. So it's goofy to see that. You know, everyone's worried about this sickness because they're telling you, but like we all know that, you know, eating unhealthy consistently is really what's going to get us, right? The leading underlying sickness that led to death here was hypertension. You know, that's bad news for Americans, and that comes from diet. So it's just something to think about, right? And one more thing, I waited till the end of the show to do this because I want to make sure he watched. But today is my friend Aaron Maurer's birthday. I call him Aaron Fox because I don't know how to say his last name. So happy birthday, buddy, and thanks for watching. Enjoy it. Finally, I just want to thank everyone for the support, for watching the videos, commenting, and liking and sharing them on Facebook, and, you know, subscribing to my YouTube. We're going to develop more here. I have some interviews set up for when this whole thing blows over. I got 5 episodes already ready to go. And so I appreciate the support. Feel free to comment or direct message me if you have questions or if you want to see me do a video on something. So stay safe, and thanks for the help, guys.